I'm going to speak about something in this reel that lots of you with health anxiety might relate to, because this is something that I myself experienced, but it's something that I've also spoken to so many of my clients about. And it's this idea of worrying feeling productive. You know, like when you almost fool yourself into thinking that if you just keep worrying, then nothing bad is going to happen, because you almost feel like you are on top of it, or almost as though you're preparing for it. And I used to have this wild superstition that if I stopped worrying, then the universe was going to like bite me in the butt and be like, here you go, you stop worrying, now you can have this. And I look back now and I realize that that was such a skewed way of looking at things. But it's also quite common within health anxiety to have what we call magical thinking. We start to get a bit kind of superstitious. And so we almost convince ourselves that if we just keep worrying, then we'll be okay. And that if we relax and we let go, then something bad's going to happen. And it's really sad, because then we want to let go. We want to enjoy our lives. We want to do all the things that maybe we haven't been doing. But we almost feel that this is just the way of life now. I got to a stage with my health anxiety that I was like, okay, well, this is just me now. This is my whole personality, and this is just the way I'm going to be. But you can let go. You can. I know it feels like you can't, but you can let go. And don't get me wrong, letting go is like so scary. So scary, because we almost fool ourselves into thinking that by worrying, we're being responsible. That was a huge feeling for me. It was like this feeling of responsibility. And I felt like if I stopped worrying, that I would be irresponsible and then something would happen. Actually, we want to be somewhere in the middle. Yeah, we need to worry sometimes. Sometimes we might need to go and see the doctor. Sometimes we need to take care of ourselves. But it's also okay for us to let go. And for us to say, do you know what? I'm going to give this a bit of time. I'm not going to go to Google. I'm not going to get this checked out just yet. I'm going to leave it till Monday. That doesn't mean that we're being irresponsible. It means that we're choosing our mental health, right? Because if we just choose to prioritize our physical health time and time again, then all that's going to happen is we're going to be stuck in a loop. And that's literally how I live my life, in this endless loop of problem solving one thing and then another thing and another thing and so on. And it went on for a very, very long time. Are you someone who worries about not worrying? If so, let me know your experience with this down below in the comments.